Top of the zone for a strike. And we're underway here this afternoon. And the righty deals. That misses. And the count even 1-1. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover. And it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there.
Seconds.
Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. Ohtani checks the runner.
No, he's safe.
Tucker, a former Gold Glove winner, batting second in today's lineup, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And a foul ball. Happ gets his lead at first, nobody out. And that one fouled off. That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. And that's downstairs. And that is ball 1. And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Michael Busch in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. First and second here, no outs. And that'll load the bases.
No, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Bases loaded, nobody out. And now the first baseman, Michael Busch. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss.
Maybe a strikeout, and you get a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
On the ground at first. Base hit. 1 run is in. Now a second crosses the plate. It's 2-0.
That's a good job right there. Get 2 strikes on you, just got to battle.
Dansby Swanson stands in. Swing and a fly ball well struck left field. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. He's in to score on the sac fly. It's 3-zip.
And that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Here's Nico Horner. Grounded to third. Could be two. Rojas for one. But safe at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Batting 7.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Next offering is fouled back. Hit in the air, center field. Edman in position. Drops into the glove, and that is that. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Cubs 3, the Dodgers coming to bat. Back here in L.A., and on the hill in this one, Shota Imanaga. What do we have on him?
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
We go to the bottom of the first,
Leading
and the batter
off
will
for
be
the
the
Dodgers,
shortstop, Mookie Betts. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Turns and fires to Betts. And that is downstairs. 2 balls, no strikes.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1.
Ball 3.
Track wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. And they cut into the lead. It's 3-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Yeah, here comes Tommy Edman, a switch hitter batting right. And that one fouled off.
Nope.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Hey!
And down on strikes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Batting third.
Here's Freddie Freeman
First
now.
baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Out to short. Tosses to first. Freeman is out. There's 2 away.
Batting
Time to
fourth,
check out the
left
Dodgers lineup.
fielder,
Already they find themselves down 3 runs in this
Hernandez.
game, so there's work to be done.
Yeah, you want to see them come out with a little urgency here. You don't have to score all 3 runs, but put something up on the board. That'll make you feel a little bit better about your opportunities. But if you're looking at that 3-run lead and saying we've got to get it right now, you can put yourself up against a wall and not have really good at bats. So just trust the process. Trust that your pitcher can hold them right there. These players can find themselves back in this ball game.
2 outs. And that is out of play. Good job to fight that one off. 2 out, space is empty. And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty. Mookie Betts with a big strike in the inning. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Back here at Dodger
Leading off
Stadium.
for the
New
Cubs,
inning getting
third
started.
baseman,
Now the
Gage
third baseman,
Workman.
Gage Workman. All right, Singy, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 2. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson to some boog, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
Just misses the mark outside the zone. That's off the inside corner. Now 2-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Laser could be trouble, and that's going to kick into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Everything came
Batting
together
ninth,
for him.
catcher,
That was a thing of
Miguel
beauty. He may have been a
Amaya.
little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
And now it's Miguel Amaya. And there's a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the second. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Right side, hard hit. Rojas with the throw to first. 1 out in the second.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still
batting,
want to move the
left
runner up
fielder
and give
Ian
your team a
Happ.
chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
In the dirt, and the runner holds. Half
That's a
lays
ball.
off.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Swings through that one. One away with a runner at third. Here's a 2-2. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Muncy makes the grab, and there are 2 outs.
Now batting, right fielder Kyle Tucker.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Yeah, that's fouled off. Workman on third with 2 out.
Ball 1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
And that one missing
2
low.
balls, 2 strikes.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And a swing and a miss. And that will end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Cubs 3 and the Dodgers 1. And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
off for the
And up to the
Dodgers,
plate is
catcher
Will Smith.
Will Smith.
Shota back to work. And a strike. In there at the knees. 0-2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
And that's outside. And the count 1-2. Goes down looking.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the
That
strike
is
zone
third
extremely
baseman,
well. And you know what?
Max
Good hitters are not going to
Muncy.
compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Muncy digs in. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. 1 out, bases empty. Check swing, called strike. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now
That
3 in
is
a row.
7.
Yeah,
Right
he's really
fielder,
settling in and
Andy
getting a feel for his
Pines.
pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
So up next, Andy Pajes. There's a swing and a drive. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
All over the first pitch fastball right there, but just a little bit out front. Got to let it travel just a bit more.
And a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That's to third. Workman zips it across. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We played 2 full. It's the Cubs 3 and the Dodgers 1. On to the third inning. Now here is Seiya
Suzuki.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy. You know, these Cubs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
And it's fouled away.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
The 2-1. Late on that fastball.
2-2 to count.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Bush stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a foul straight back. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. That's inside. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
And here comes Dansby Swanson. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. And that misses. And that's ball 1. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Man at first, 1 away. And now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Now batting, second baseman, Nico Horner.
So here's Horner now. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Now batting, the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Fly to center his first time. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Tony Gonsolin looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Two on, two outs. That misses the zone. 1-2 to count. Just missed. Two outs. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Cubs strand a couple as the lead remains 3-1. As we go to the last of the third, here comes Chris Taylor.
Hitter, Chris Taylor.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Foul ball there. Got him swinging.
That was a nice sequence for the quick strikeout. Change speeds with each pitch, splitter, fastball, splitter, and that leaves you kind of shaking your head as a hitter heading back to the dugout. Sometimes all you can do is tip your cap because unless you're guessing one of those, you're stuck in the middle, and it becomes very tough to put a good swing on the ball, let alone make contact.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Crow Armstrong puts it away for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's already homered in this game. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Line drive and foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one outside. The count now 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swing and a miss. Shota Imanaga with the strikeout. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back here at Chavez Ravine. All set for the start of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Gage Workman.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
Now batting.
So a man at first. Miguel Amaya. The next to hit. He's 0 for 1. Ohtani checks over to first, and he's back. Amaya, 25 years old, and he was born in Panama. Outside low, ball one. Nobody out, runner at first. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Happ batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
0-1's the count.
Squirts away a little bit. Workman stands at first with 1 out. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. 0 for 2 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Smash to the left side. They take the force out, and that is the inning. Cubs leave 1, and the score stays 3-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman.
That just misses, and that's ball 1.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
That one fouled off. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. And they had their first hit since the first inning.
He was all over that one. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Grounded out his first time. Check on the runner. Edman back on a dive.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps scoring a ball in the gap.
Throws the first in time. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder Teoscar.
And now Teoscar Hernandez struck out looking at his first at bat.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
And that one is lifted in the air. Tucker makes the play. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Will Smith.
The batter now will be Will Smith. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
I feel with the way that Will Smith is able to handle the bat, control the bat head, he's very capable of finding green space and driving in that run.
Edman at third with 2 away. Just misses. Now 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Got it. Nice grab. And that is the third out of the inning. They get a leadoff single but leave him stranded. We played 4. It's the Cubs 3 and the Dodgers 1.
Now pitching.
We're
for the
back,
Dodgers,
and there's a new arm on the mound to start the
number
5th.
29.
Michael Grove.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So now here's the
Leading off for the
DH.
Cubs,
Seiya
the designated
Suzuki.
hitter,
A
Seiya
strikeout and a
Suzuki.
walk. That's outside.
that's out.
1-0. That one is absolutely belted. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. So he goes yard to left. And they tack one on the board. It's 4-1.
You feel like everything goes slow motion when a breaking ball like that leaves the hand right down the middle of the plate, and it's like the pitcher screaming, "No!" and the hitter saying, "Yes!" and the ball gets tattooed for a big home run.
Next to hit, Michael Busch. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And that
That's
misses. And that's ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today.
Nice double right there.
Up next
Loud
for the
contact
Cubs,
coming off the
shortstop,
bat. Didn't get
Dansby
enough air
Swanson.
under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Swanson digs in. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Man at second. Gets a piece and stays alive.